Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Son of Mowgef. It's Monday and I am playing for Sapling again. I want to do a little experiment this week, and that is to put some algae around the coastline of a planet and then put some land animals down, but ones that feed off of algae. What I want to see is if they'll evolve to swim in the oceans, essentially, or my other suspicion is that they'll go into the water for food and drown. So it's either going to be a cool, interesting experiment or a complete disaster of experiments. So either way, we're going to learn something. Let's rock and roll here. We just, where's the, let's switch it to a map. Yeah, see, I want a little bit more water than that. Oh, maybe not that much. Like maybe this much. It's still quite a lot, but I want the mountains to be fairly low, or, you know, absent. I think that'll do, actually. I'll just have things flat. Soil softness, deep groundwater. I think this will be fine. I don't need to change, you know, everything. Walkability. That's an interesting word, isn't it? Ocean depth. See, it's quite shallow, it looks like around here. Let's, yeah, let's... I'll keep things on stable weather as well. I want most of the things to remain constant. I'm kind of just interested to see if the land animals will adapt to live in the sea. There's a lot of land around the coasts here where I can put these, so let's pop... Oh, that was nearly a bad place, wasn't it? Let's put these around here. I don't want to put too many down, but I also don't want to put too few. Again, I'm trying to encourage them to grow around the coastline as much as possible. Just pop a few down. That wasn't really very close, was it? The camera's weird. Oh no, you see, that was bad. It was bad and wrong and bad. Some along here. Yeah, some of them are actually fairly deep and others are pretty shallow. Pop some here and here. If I can get some over here. There may be a few along here. Looks like I've already done that one. Just pop like, I don't know, like 4 in here. Whoops, I think that one's in the unlivable zone. There we go. Right. Let's give them... Did I accidentally put one up there? For why did I do this? Oh no, that one's vanished. I guess that was the one attached to my cursor. Let's go algae. That I'll just leave that there. Do a little time skip. I had issues before doing large ones, so wow, that really was quick. There's actually not that many, is there now? Oh no, there's a bunch here. There is some here. It's not as close to the shoreline as I would have liked. They've changed leaf types, which is kind of cool. Well, how are we doing over here? Yeah, there is like some closer to the shoreline than others. So let's go ahead and make... I do want them like, sort of on the shore. Again, I accidentally put that one in the water. Probably not a great idea. You guys know me by now. I'm full of not great ideas. Put some over here. Definitely want a few over here. Yeah, there is a bunch of... yeah, a bunch of plants right in the shoreline there. Okay. Let's work with me here, game. Let's ditch a few over here. We've got a bunch over here. Maybe one or two over there. Maybe one or... come on. Come on, game. You can do it. Yeah, one or two there. Right. Let's see if things go better. Just want to observe one for a little while. Oh, it's gone nighttime. I've still got that one there. It's got a meat-eating mouth, but the carnivores never survive anyway, so... oh, I don't know why the camera so dramatically changes like that. They can swim. Although that one seems to be confused on whether or not it can. It still has its head above water. Munchie? Do the munchy munchings, please. Oh, it thinks I want to mutate when I don't. Apparently it didn't eat anything. Not from what I could tell. Anyway, it's definitely low on the old oxygen here. Apparently still low on the... there we go. It got there in the end. Is it going to eat? Looks like it's trying to. I don't know if the plant will disappear when he eats it. I think they do when they're on the land. He's making the eating thing animations. I'm not convinced I know what happened there. Right. Either way. Let's make sure the mutations are on. I guess I can turn these on for plants as well. If they can mutate to grow on land and the animals can mutate to, you know, swim about in the ocean. I think that's probably going to be pretty cool. Let's have a time jump, see what happens. Super quick. Oh. Well, they are still swimming around. There is some deaders over there. They are eating underwater. Looks like they lost their blowholes, though. I'm assuming that's not beneficial. Let's just have a look, see what we've got here. Turn these off and these off and do this. Oh, it thinks I'm clicking in the background again. Hang on, wait, I sorted this out before, didn't I? There we go, let's do this. Right. Plants, algae, this, hello. Oh, there's loads of these left alive. Oh, these are the only ones left alive. Ah. Let's have a look, see how they're doing. They've essentially not changed. I think they're kind of identical, are they not? Did I accidentally turn the evolution for them off? They seem exactly the same. Maybe they didn't have long enough? I mean, there were a few variations here, but let's have a look. So it's on for the... Oh, no, it was off. I'm stupid. I turned it on for the plants and off for the animals. I is the stupid. Right, let's try it again then. Whoosh. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. Again, they don't seem to have changed all that much. Oh, these are young ones, you can tell, because the eyes are bigger than any other part of the body. I do like the fact you can see them, like, sploosh water out of their necks because of the blowholes. Yeah, well, I mean, there's plenty of them in the water. There's one there that's a different colour. Makes me wonder if geography affects it as well. Although I see none over here whatsoever. And the camera's having a bit of a spasm. Yeah, look at all these. Again, they don't seem to have changed. Wait a minute. This and that. Game, please work with me here. Oh yeah, look, there's been some minor changes. This one largely looks the same. These ones don't really seem to be any different, not in like a significant way. This one seems to have big flappy feet. Maybe that's just me. No, it does in fact have big flappy feet. It's kind of like frogs' feet. Or maybe that's like heron feet, like ducks? Or one of the other animals that have feet like this? That's probably going to help it quite significantly. All this seems to be about the same. Time in water 15, yeah, it's roughly the same, isn't it? Not developed any purely meat eaters either. Again, come on, you can work with me here. Do this and this and that. Oh, no, I did that wrong. Turn this one on and that one off. Yeah, because they're largely... Did that one lose its eyes? I didn't notice that before. Oh yeah, look at this one. There's one of these alive. It's got entirely different feet. That one's got a different mouth. This one got chopped in half at some point. That's less of a mutation and more of a mutilation, isn't it? Kind of interested in these ones. Let me just have a look to see what else we've got. I think this one's got slightly different legs. That one's got definitely... Oh, look at that! This one's developed like... Oh, it's dead. They're extinct, but it developed the claws. That's another thing I could try, actually. Have entirely flying animals that feed on algae. If they change. Although, in general, the flying animals never seem to do that well. If I give them a hard-to-reach food source, I'm assuming they'll either stop flying in terms of evolution or just die. Let's pop back. Where was the one with funky feet? Did I go past it? Yes, I did. There's only one alive. Let's edit. Hang on. There was a tooltip that popped up then, like it went. Add more of that species. Edit this species. I'm assuming that's exterminate this species. Show parents and grandparents. Yeah, so it evolved essentially directly from the parent species to its own species. But I don't think you can just zoom right to it. My chances of finding it in the world are very, very small. I might give them some extra time to evolve here and just see how much things change. Let's see, like that. That's kind of cool that they do that. Make sure this is still on. It is. A little bit more time. Maybe put it up to like 1,000 more years. Whoa. Definitely slowed down, but I've significantly increased the jump, so... Oh, wait. It's having a struggle with the last 5 years or so. Here we go. Oh no. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be huge changes, does there? And this one seems to have become mole. Wait. Oh, and now it's dead. Typical. How far out do you think they've gone? I mean, those ones are fairly far out. I think this is probably one of the deeper areas. Yeah, look, there's a whole bunch of them out here, actually. Crazy. Let's... Oh! But what happened to that one? It didn't so much swim as it did elevate to the surface. This one looks like it's got different mouth. Or is that just a baby one of these? It's, again, somewhat hard to tell. They've taken to the water really, really well. Just have a look. What is going on with the damn camera? Oh, I turned the animals off again. Even dumber than normal recently. I think I might have picked myself up a bit of a chill, you know, a cold. I can't deal with this. Hang on. Let's shift this camera. There we go. That's much better. So there's a ton of these alive, and these for that matter. What is the difference between them? That one's got an entirely different mouth. Let's have a look at you for a moment. Can't really tell what type of mouth it has. I think that's a meat-eating mouth, isn't it? Yeah, it eats meat. So this one evolved to become a predator. Apart from that, it looks identical. It's got the same legs, it's got the fins, it's got the blowhole. Did it evolve any instincts? Doesn't look like it. They do have the ability to do that. I like that. Not only did it evolve to become a carnivore, it actually seems to be thriving, which is not the experience I've had with carnivores in the past. Some of these which are meat eaters, these ones, why do they have extra like mouths on their neck? I feel like this is a mutation that should be prevented in the game code. It just isn't something that would happen. I'm not saying it's impossible for a species to have 3 mouths, but they wouldn't have them like this, surely. Pointed sideways where their eyes should be. What mouth is this? Come on, let me see what's going on here, game. Right. What mouth even is that? It's omnivore mouth. Which one, though? See if I can tell from the picture. Or the shape. It's got to be maybe that one? Let me see if I can find which one it is. Hang on. Definitely not that one. Probably not any of these ones. No. Not that. Is it one of the more simple ones? No. Oh yeah, it was that one. It was like the first one. The simplest of them. Again, interesting, because it had a more efficient mouth at some point. It had... God, this one. Get, what, 5 energy from plants? Oops. And this one gets, what, 3 from... I don't know if that actually is more efficient now that you think about it. Got 2 energy sources, so... Not better, but not worse. It's getting less energy from plants, but it's getting technically infinitely more energy from meat. Again, let's just pop here. Pop here. There aren't many species alive, so... That was the one we just looked at. Again, this one doesn't look any different to these. But the difference must be small, but significant. Significant enough to have a speciation event. There's a bunch of these alive, again, with mouths on their necks. This one is looking more aquatic. There's that one that got cut in half again. Oh, dear. Yeah, this one's got the less tall feet. They're more splayed out. This one's got elephant feet. I shouldn't imagine these help in the water, like in the slightest. I kind of like it. This one's again got claws. Not entirely convinced that they're much good for the water and the swimmings either. This is one of the ones with, what they call webbed feet. I think that's the right term for them. Look at this one. This one turned into a dinghy, apparently. Yeah, it's got feet. It's just that they're really very incredibly small. I'll have a look at that one momentarily. Again, like some of them seem to have been chopped in half. This one. Oh, that one's got a purely plant-eating mouth, I think. Yeah, there's a bunch of these ones alive. Look at the state of this. Why do you do this game? Why do you have to create Lovecraftian beasts? Yeah, a lot of these are just minor variations on the more popular ones. Which again isn't that surprising. What's going on the body of this one? Or this one for that matter. Not surprised there's only a handful of them alive. Wow. Look at that. Let's just pop back and find that other one that I was interested in. Where was it? This one? I think it was before this. Yeah, look at this guy, look. He does have fins. Does also have a blowhole, so it's mostly just a change in legs for these guys. There have been a few mouth changes, but not nearly as many as there are like changes in legs. I didn't see any mouths that were purely aquatic. They are very few and far between. I honestly didn't see any that you could call... I know none of them are entirely one or the other. I guess this one was actually the closest, wasn't it? It was a rather simple mouth. This has actually been more interesting than I thought. Like, the changes are almost entirely legs, but there's a few changes in the mouth as well. not nearly as much as I previously thought. Okay, well, that's this week's episode of The Sapling. Like and subscribe if you haven't already done that. Put your comments in the comments section. Always get great comments on these videos, so thank you to those people. Interesting experiment. I was expecting to see more changes in the mouth type, and there was a decent amount of it, but like I say, not as anywhere near as much as I expected. Most of the changes were on the, by the legs, which again isn't unexpected. You move around in the water more, you got access to more food, your offspring tends to live longer, to reproductive age, and then boom, you got evolution. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Come back and join me tomorrow. It is 2 Video Tuesday. I'm going to have some Hydroneer. I'm going to have some more Thrive. Both games that I've been really enjoying. It's always good to get to play those again. It kind of sucks I have to wait for a week, but if you come back for that, I'll see you then.